Hey there. Welcome back to The Evil Within. Seems we found ourselves in a very strange place.
Hello? Anybody there?
Doesn't look like it. Lots of bugs, though. So at least you have friends, I guess.
Are we awake?
Is everyone else all right? The city.
Whatever are you talking about? You are the only soul here. Right now.
I don't like this.
A hospital.
This place is necessary for you. You're always welcome here.
I've been hospitalized.
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. Please, sign in here. Without signing in, there is no way to ensure your future memories.
Sign in complete.
This way, please.
You don't need a copy of my medical records or anything? Alright. I feel like that's a little bit of an illegitimate business venture, but okay. Why not?
Smells like medicine.
You are all right. Please, relax. Please, have a seat.
Nope. We've got collectibles to pick up. So these are map fragments. They are a primary collectible in The Evil Within, and I'll talk more about those later. For now, let's have a seat. Let's chill out for a little bit.
What the hell?
You mustn't fight it. This is for your own good.
No. Stop.
There now. You see? All better.
Lady, am I going crazy?
Now what makes you say that? I'll be waiting.
Shit. What the hell is going on? Where am I?
Good question.
Kidman, where are you?
Also a good question to propose. So the syringe is the primary healing item of The Evil Within, and it is how you regain your health. Great. I mean, it doesn't restore very much, but, you know, it's useful to have one or two on hand. Well, let's wander aimlessly through the woods, shall we? So that ambulance crash was pretty sudden. It was a very sudden stop. And it seems we have found ourselves in parts unknown, just outside of the city. Oh, and that's not foreboding at all. Yeah, great. Oh man, check out Sebastian's sick melee. He's got a pretty good fist on him, but actually those boxes are all made out of paper mache. He's just trying to look real strong. What's that I see in the distance? A light of guidance, perhaps? Nope, it's just a lantern.
Hey! Connolly?
Oh, hey, we're playing the feud. Okay. So, this is the shooting in The Evil Within. Okay. Alright.
My God, Connolly.
Well then. Rest in peace, Connolly, I guess. Well. That didn't turn out very well for him. But at least he was able to satiate his hunger before he died, I guess. So, you may have noticed that the shooting in The Evil Within is pretty much exactly the same as Resident Evil 4. Minus the laser sight. I don't really know how you could put a laser sight on a revolver. But yeah, it's basically the same mechanically.
Hurts! Whoa. Were you warning me about this? You were Leslie, right? I'm a police officer. Maybe I should help you.
Should help you.
Shit. How am I gonna get you to a hospital?
Hospital. Hospital!
What the fuck?
Oh, I love that. I love that what the fuck. It's some pretty good voice acting. You can just ignore this tutorial for now. It's not relevant to us yet. I like the voice acting in this game. It's very, the quality definitely varies. Sebastian specifically. Like, he is all over the place. Sometimes he's really good, other times he's really cheesy. But for the most part, they manage to keep it consistent. It's just that sometimes they don't. So as the tutorial said, matches are a very important part of The Evil Within. You can burn basically anything. Pretty much any object you can push around, or even enemy corpses. We're not going to burn that guy because he's just a tutorial, but in a little bit, you will see how matches can be useful in multiple situations. It's a very remote location, and a very ominous door. Yeah, you know, I would freak the hell out too, I think. This seems like a thing worthy of freaking out about.
shit.
So, safe room entrances are usually accompanied by a diary entry of Sebastian's, where you can learn his thoughts and his background.
What the? Back here again.
That's right, you are back here again.
I must be losing it.
Well, the jury's still out on that one, buddy. So, this is the safe room. I mean, we were just here, so it doesn't really need that much of an
I
introduction.
don't know if that was a bad dream, or this is.
Whatever is the matter?
But, basically, the safe room is where you save your game, and upgrade your Sebastian. I am going to be saving pretty frequently because checkpoints in this game are ridiculous. They are just all over the map on when they happen, so I'll be saving pretty often. Well, great. It's always nice to have a serial killer running loose in your town. Mine already has a couple. He's not missing. We know exactly where he is. He was just right in front of us. I mean, and then he ran away, but before that... I don't know why he would willingly get into that chair, but okay, that's fine. So, Sebastian has quite a few attributes we can upgrade. We can increase the power of his weapons, we can upgrade his health, make him do more melee damage, run faster, jump higher, etc. And possibly most importantly for now, we can upgrade the amount of shit he can carry. Bullets, matches, etc. But we don't have enough brain juice to upgrade that right now. So we're just gonna leave. Officially, the title of the upgrade material is Green Gel, but I prefer Brain Juice, because Brain Juice is a lot more funny. We'll probably be coming back there later, though. No, you know what? Actually, I'm lying to you. You only visit the safe room one time in the entire game. I hope you enjoyed our stay there. Oh, hey. Do you remember how to sneak? I know I sure do. So now we've got another sneaking mechanic. I mean, we could have done it on that guy in the intro, but it wouldn't have killed him, and he would have turned around and chainsawed us through the stomach. But if you sneak up on an enemy while they're unaware of you, and a few other special situations, you can do a sneak kill, which gets rid of them instantly so you don't have to bother with them, which I really appreciate because it saves bullets. Also, you can do sick parkour. But I don't know why there needed to be a tutorial for that, but I guess you wouldn't know to hit space. Either way, the picture of Sebastian jumping through that window was pretty cool. Wait! Don't go through that gate. There's a collectible here. So these keys are collectibles that will be very, very important in a little bit. Not so important right now, but later, believe me.
Hey, are you guys from around here? I don't know where...
Can't go on.
Huh. Well, I don't think these guys are gonna be so friendly anymore, so, why don't I just arm myself, just in case. So you can pick up bottles, as before, and throw them at enemies to, stun them. And wait for it. Bam! If you hit an enemy in the head with a bottle, it'll stun them so that you can just walk right up to them and stealth kill them. Hell yeah. And as before, you can throw them around to distract enemies and such. But it's time for us to be sneaky. Because I don't think this guy's going to be real friendly if we just walk right up and say hello. So this is the main quote-unquote focus of the game for now. It might change a little later in tone, but for now, you gotta be careful. Gotta be quiet. We gotta not alert enemies to our presence. Nope. Come on, headshots.
Out of ammo?
Welp. Stealth in this game is not too incredibly tough, but if you're impatient like I am, it can really screw you over. But yeah. That lighthouse in the distance does seem like a pretty ominous, foreboding piece of architecture that has the ability to transform human beings into monsters. Someone should really contact the city about that, have them, like, tear it down, maybe. Welp. So yeah, you can burn anything. You can burn anybody, almost any, like, physics object you can find. And, you can hide in almost any closet, under any bed. The game does a lot to make you feel like, you're never really safe. Because I have dispatched the 2 enemies in this area, but you never know. There could be more lurking around the corner. Or dynamite. There could be dynamite, too. So yeah, I'm fairly low on supplies right now. So I'm going to be doing my best not to get caught. Because, it could turn out very poorly for me.
I feel like I'm being pulled just looking at it.
Damn. And no, nothing happens if you shoot the water. I tried. I was really expecting a Resident Evil reference, but I guess the end of the pier was enough. That thing with Connolly and the half a face, that was a Resident Evil reference also. Oh boy. Well, it's just one guy. Definitely not an entire village full of them. We can take one guy. But let's distract him anyway, just to be kind. Just to make his suffering a little easier. On me, I mean. And again, I threw it right in front of his face, and he's going to go check out where the bottle landed. If you throw the bottle at just the right angle, you can get the guy to accidentally stumble into the fire and kill himself. Which I've only managed to do once, but boy is it funny. And you might see me You might see me hovering over bodies for a second after I stealth kill enemies, and it's because enemies don't drop their items until like a second or two after they die. And I don't want to miss out on any bullets. I've only got 2 of them right now. I need more. Because as you may have noticed, enemies don't go down in one headshot. Yeah, I gotcha. Oh, Sebastian, do not walk directly in the fire, please. So that guy had a torch. And unlike bullets, torches are super effective against these guys. With a torch, you can kill any enemy in one hit, but it's only got one use, so you better swing it carefully. It does not break when you smack, like, physics objects with it. It's only when you actually physically use it as a weapon against an enemy. But if you do manage to hit enemies in more than one swipe, like, let me try that sentence again. If you manage to hit more than one enemy in a swipe with the torch, it'll set all of them on fire. So it's, you gotta use it strategically. And in regards to the map fragments, I am not going to collect all of them. I mean, look at the things. They're tiny little squares that don't even glow, and they have a very small pickup radius. And it is insane. It is insane for me to expect to get all of them offhand. I will go collect the ones that I miss off screen, though, because since it's like a Resident Evil game, there are rewards for picking up all the collectibles. Pretty good ones, too. Wait. My secret radar is going off. Oh, great. So there you go. That's what happens when you use the torch on an enemy. It's super effective. And for our troubles, we got another comically large key. We're going to start to really rack those up before I get the ability to use them. I think there are like 45 of them in the game. There's a lot. There are a lot of keys. So that was a nice little side area, detached from everything else. And hey, we got bullets without even firing a shot. What do you know? I count that as a success. But unfortunately, now it's time to wander out of the woodwork and into the stonework. And unfortunately, the stonework is surrounded by enemies. I like this area. It's a nice open little sandbox for practicing your stealth skills. There's an achievement called A la Corvo for getting through here without killing or alerting any of the enemies, and I have never managed to do it because it is very, very tough. The path on the left here that I am on right now, however, is a pretty safe bet. There are, I think, 2 enemies in this area who wander around on a random pattern, and if you get caught in this bear trap, it will alert anybody nearby because it will make a very loud noise. But they hardly ever come over here. And see, if I didn't have the enemy indicator on, I would be, like... I'd be kind of, like, looking around a whole bunch, and it wouldn't be very entertaining to watch. I think we got enough time to get to this guy. Come on. Come on, yeah. Stay looking that way. Okay, threat is over. I actually got really lucky on that bullet drop there. Basically, items... trying to think of how to explain this outside of video game nerd shit. Items are all weighted in when and how they will drop from enemies. and from like crates and spawning at various loot sources and all that. Basically, the game will try to keep you stocked up a little bit, but not a whole lot. Like, I will almost never be maxed out on pistol ammo. I think I am right now, maybe? But either way, the weight of pistol ammo is directly proportional to how much pistol ammo you have. Uh-oh. Welp. Hiding in the bushes did not help me so much. But we can use the environment to our advantage. And, that went very well, I think. And hey, look, we got some green gel for our troubles. But anyway, all of your items are like that. Pistol ammo is weighed the most heavily out of everything, and it is proportional to how much you have, as I said. So I will always have at least a little bit of pistol ammo, because, you know, they don't want to make the game unwinnable, but they do want to keep it tense. They want to keep it stressful for you, so that you never feel like you're quite ready to take on anything. I want this guy's torch, so we have to get him out of the way. I was scared there. I thought he was going to see me. Because he was almost looking directly at me when I stealth killed him. Oh well. So yeah, this little village is a nice way to get you used to the mechanics of the game. And how to totally clown all your enemies. I've been using that phrase a lot recently, I've found. The phrase, clown your enemies, or whatever. I just think it's a useful turn of phrase for indicating that your enemies ain't shit. Whoops. By the way, doing that does make noise. Like, smashing, like, crates and shit. So if you do it while enemies are around, they will hear you, and they will come for you, and they will probably kill you. That said, they do give you a little bit of leeway. Like, enemies aren't automatically alerted to your presence if they hear a noise. They have to actually see you first. That's not fooling anyone. Come on now. Shame on you guys. You didn't even try. It's a little pathetic, I will say. But that's okay. It's a good demonstration. If you use this gate and try to open it up, those guys will wake up and they'll come after you. And then you'll have to shoot them. But it's a good demonstration of how enemies can be playing dead, you know? Because they don't want you to feel too safe with your matches. You gotta use them in moderation so that you don't run out. Welp. Guess there's no going back. That's a rule to remember about this game. Everything in moderation. If you use too many matches, you'll be out of matches. And then you won't be able to burn enemies when you knock them down. You won't be able to burn corpses that are super duper obviously playing dead. Can't use up all your bullets, or else you'll have to punch enemies with your meaty fists. Hey, look, it's Beacon Mental Hospital. I guess I'm glad we got the map tile for that pretty early. We probably should continue on the path, though. I have a bad feeling about wandering directly through the woods. And I do hear the jibber-jabbering of enemies feasting on something. Probably something dead, to be honest. Oh. Oh, there's quite a few of them over there. Why don't I just let those guys lie? Don't think there's any reason to get into a fight when I don't have to.
Good God.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
Uh-oh. on. Ah, shit. Well. Oh god, they're all coming after me. Run, Sebastian, run. Oh no, he's winded already. You need to work on your cardio, man.
God damn it!